Same thing. Got mics for questions. Questions for Coach Bryan.
Coach, when that started happening for you in the third quarter, it just felt like you all just had something for them. And how did that happen? And how did you keep it rolling once it started?
Well, it all starts with preparation. It started last Sunday, and the guys came ready to work. After a great win last week. Anytime you get a little momentum, man, them juices get to flowing a little bit better on Sundays. For practice as well as throughout the game week. Sorry about that. But I could tell throughout preparation all week it was going to be a good one. And I told the guys on Friday after practice, I said, we're going to kick, tomorrow night. I can just feel it, just because of preparation. So the guys came out prepared. We held some things like we normally do, in the second half that they haven't seen. And I think that played a little part of it, but the guys executed, no matter what I call. As long as we execute and go out there and play hard and play fast, something's going to go our way. And I think the good Lord, helped us today with some plays, some balls, some turnovers, and it was great. It was great to see those guys have fun.
You guys facing a team that was averaging 41 points a game. I think myself and many others, probably included, were saying that the offense was going to have to win the game this week. But really, it was you guys. What's the emotion in the locker room right now, knowing what you guys accomplished defensively?
Well, I think the guys deep down inside, know that everything has been perfect for us, this year. We're still giving up close to 20 points a game that haven't been done here in a long time. They're playing their hearts out, and they have the belief. They know that we don't call ourselves the mob for no reason. And the guys play hard. They fight. They execute. They do what we're tell them to do to the best of their ability. And but the emotions in their locker room is amazing. Always great to see kids happy. And having fun, having a smile on their face. I got 2 kids of my own. And I know when my little boy loses a game or my little girl get beats in something, they're down. And I know what it feels like myself as well as being able to play the game as well. But it's great to see the young kids go in there and have fun. The old kids have been here a long time, seeing smiles on their faces, and they're making plays. And so I'm excited for those guys.
Yeah, that's a fifth-year quarterback, one of the best ones in the ACC. They had only had 5 turnovers total in 7 games, and you turned them over 6 times in one quarter.
Over 8 times.
Huh? 6 in 1 quarter, 8.
Yeah, they did.
Did you see something in film that suggested that they would be vulnerable to turn the ball over, or what happened?
Well, I think one thing is when you go back to what I did, I went back all the way to 2017 when we played with Appalachian State, and we did a lot of good things against those guys then, and should have won that game. And then I went back to 19, saw the things we did well early, some things we didn't do so great, and then 62-59 game. I said, "Oh, we're not doing that again." And then of course in 2020 here we shut them out here as well. We did a really good job in 2020, and so I pulled some things from each game. Our staff did, and they did a tremendous job of getting their guys ready to play. Our whole staff did this. A great shout out to those guys as well. But when you look at all their turnovers, some have been tip balls. Some have been against some drop 8s. Some of them get some pressure. So we tried to bundle all that up and try to throw it at it. Here, one play here, one play there, and not just play one defense. Majority of the time, and not let that slow ride dictate the game. We wanted to dictate the game tonight, and not let them dictate it, and it showed. It showed this week.
All right, 3 left. 2 here, and Tom.
Okay. 2 quick questions. First one, a couple weeks ago you said this defense has the potential to be dominant if they're just consistent. How nice is that to see that consistency kind of coming and manifesting? And then just comments on Keetrell's play tonight.
It's great to see the guys execute. You see the guys, here in our meeting defensively, they're all attentive. Even after the freaking, Boston College game that Sunday, they were all attentive. They was ready to go to work. It didn't matter what had happened. I think our guys are being, no doubt, resilient. Our motto defensively is, hey, we got to get our respect back. We got to get your respect back in this room. And the only way to do it is go out and work. And that's what they're doing each and every day. And our staff has done a tremendous job, like I said, of getting these guys prepared, doing a great job game planning. And so it's great to have a staff that I have on the defense side to help, get these guys ready and prepared to play the game.
Coach, what's the biggest difference between this defense we saw tonight and the defense in Game 1 against Syracuse?
Well, I think, in the first game, you don't know what you're going to get, because you got a new coordinator. We kind of figured some things that we wanted to do from Virginia, but, it's a Syracuse team. They have totally different, bodies and playmakers on that team. So it took us a little while to get adjusted, to those guys, which we ended up doing. And we held them, in that third quarter to, 0 points. And, and then they scored on some short fields in that game. And I think right now, our defense is still confident. I mean, they went in that game confident, even came out of it confident. And I think one thing we're not doing is giving up the big play, and we're tackling a whole lot better. And that's going to happen because, in preseason you tackle as much as you can, but you don't tackle as much because you don't want to get, some of you guys hurt. And NCAA will allow you a certain amount of practice that you can do so. But I just think the guys they're executing to a T. They're paying attention to the detail, and they're playing for each other. That's the one thing I see. They're excited when somebody else make a play. They're excited when the offense makes a play. Both sides are, in these special team wise, they're up and down each sideline, rooting each other on. And that's what you want to see in a team, and I think we're coming together as a team right now.
Bryan, have you ever been a part of or even seen a game where a team has had 6 turnovers in 1 quarter?
Not in 1 quarter. Not in 1 quarter. I know at App State we had close to the same amount. We had 6 interceptions in one game. And all of them were, from the corner group, and one of them had 3, the other had 3. But, I have not seen it. I asked one of the refs on the sideline, I said, hey, have you ever seen anything like this? He said, I've been reffing for 40 plus years, and I have not seen anything like this. So it was great that, hopefully we're part of history. I don't know what the record is, but it's exciting that those guys went out there and executed and, played fast and played hard and played for each other and got some turnovers so we can win the game. Great team win today.
All right, thanks, sir.
Thank you guys.